This is not just about basketball. This is about putting on for the city so people will know these kids that deserve national attention. Welcome to Central Pennsylvania, specifically Lewisburg High School. You have probably never heard of us, but you will now. So this journey with these guys started back in April. We knew we had a talented group of kids. I'm extremely proud of this group and where we've come from.
Growing up, I grew up in Berwick, my dad, big basketball fan, he played in college. And I feel like I just had a ball, as long as I can remember.
So I've lived in Lewisburg my whole life. Lived near Lintown and then moved over near Kelly Elementary in Peachwood. That's where I have so many friends there. We just hooped all the time. We're outside as much as we could.
I'm Corlin Michaels, Lewisburg, PA. Grew up in Lintown, Lewisburg. I discovered basketball when I was young. I couldn't tell you the exact age, but I played that, football, and soccer growing up.
My mom, she's done a lot for me, for sure. She just showed me a lot of things that not having a father figure, she played that role.
Around 10th grade, that's when I started to really play into my role, defense, rebounds, just getting open in the paint and finding my shot, and not to put that Steph Curry dream behind me.
My name's Leon Tucker. I'm the head coach here at Lewisburg. I have been this is going into my third season as the head varsity coach. First started here 2 years ago. I was an assistant at Central Columbia before this, and I decided that I wanted to spread my wings and see if I could have my own program and see what I can do with my own program. Didn't have an easy go at it here to start here. My first year, new coach, running the program, and coming in and taking after John Vajai, who was here for many years. He had some success here with the program, winning district championships, coaching a lot of good athletes here. I kind of came in and people didn't really know who I was, what I was about, and the first year was a bit rocky. We finished our regular season 6-16. We had multiple games where, we held leads and, ended up just not being able to hold them down the stretch. Through those first 2 years, I think, we had a lot of ups and downs. We had some academic issues. We had some out of classroom, incidents. We had some locker room incidents. So we had to overcome all those things. At the end of last year, I'll admit I was, once the season was over, I was exhausted. I felt like I was mentally drained from the ups and downs of the season. We went into Central Columbia in the first round of districts and ended up losing the game there that I thought was very winnable. We just didn't play our best. So, another lesson, another building block in that loss. We went back to the drawing board. We started putting the work in. Our seniors came to me and they wanted to get in the gym, almost immediately. So I think early April, we started to get in the gym, started running some open gyms right away. And, I could kind of see that they wanted to put the work in because they wanted to get the most out of their last run here. So it started with the seniors, and they led by example in showing up, putting the work in. When they came to open gyms, they were working hard. They weren't just here to kind of just shoot around and BS. And they kind of set the tone for the rest of the team. So, I kind of felt like the culture was beginning to shift with those leaders out top. And then, us as a coaching staff, we talked about what more can we do to make this team successful. And we decided that we were gonna take the team out of District 4, out of this area, and try to play as much basketball as possible. Cooper Mowry. Cooper's senior. Cooper's very quiet. He's what people don't know about Cooper. He's probably one of the hardest working kids I've ever coached. Always wants to get in the gym. Always, if I have a day off or I'm at home resting, usually I'm getting a text from Cooper, hey, can you open the gym today? Can I get some shots up? He doesn't take any days off. I mean, we literally have to tell him to give his body a rest at time. Cortland Michaels. A lot of people, don't really know, didn't know who Cortland Michaels was coming into this year. I was fortunate enough that I was able to coach Cortland on the AAU team a couple years ago for 2 seasons. So he was my point guard at that time. So I got really familiar with Cortland's game, and when I took this job, I knew that I would eventually have Cortland Michaels coming up through the program as my point guard.
Cortland, he has a unique role on this team. He is a freshman. He's new to this club, and he is still asked to kind of run the show and be a leader. So he's kind of put in that unique spot where he's young and new to this team, but he knows the game, and he knows how to push the pace when we need him to, and he handles the rock every time we bring the ball up, so he has a lot of pressure.
All right, Nazir Meredith, Nas. Nas is my guy, man. Nas is another guy that he's very silent. He goes very businesslike about how he handles his business. Nas was kind of in the shadow of our big last year on Nashon, Nas didn't really get the attention and the credit that I thought he deserved. Nas continued to come in and put the work in, and there were times where there were games where Nas had to come in and step up and he gave us a boost. But he was never really like a focal point in our offense. I think everything he got, he kind of earned. And this year, I expected big things out of him this year. Him to come into, like I said, another senior coming into a leadership role, but also it was his time. I felt this was a year that this was going to be a big year for him, and I just couldn't have waited to see how things played out for him. Being aggressive, and I just don't think there are a lot of people in the area can guard him. Ribera is another senior who he was a young guy who he had crazy athleticism. Coming to me as a sophomore, and I just tried to figure out how can I get him to play in the game, man. Like where does he fit in? If anybody knows him, he can jump out of the gym 9 times out of 10 when he's going up to dunk. His head's above the rim. I don't know that I've coached a more athletic kid than Rivera. He's a hard worker, straight A student, comes from a great family. He does what you ask him to do, and he's very casual, business-like about how he goes about things. Doesn't show a ton of emotion out there on the court for the most part. He is officially now, he's a 2-time Defensive Player of the Year in our league, which is a credit to the hard work that he puts in. He's tasked with guarding the other team's best player every night, and he doesn't complain about it. He just digs in and does the work. Last player I'd talk about would be LJ. LJ's my son. He's a sophomore. I probably coach him the hardest, and I'm on him more than anybody else, more so. He has times where he hates me. But he understands that, I'm coach, and we have a line, between coach and dad, and we have to, there's a boundary, and we don't cross those boundaries, and we make sure that we both know that we're on this, we're doing this for each other with an ultimate goal in mind. We want to be successful here. All right, listen, just like now, on Friday, we got to push the pace. So get the ball out the hoop, make sure we're paying attention to who we're throwing it to, and just talk. No two. I don't want 2 guys running to the same spot. Make sure we got 2 guys running the floor, 2 guys sprinting to the wings, and then we got the 1 guy running right to the rim. Okay, we good? Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Up, 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 up. Bear, last one. Finish. Let's go, Bear. Good job. All right, last one. Hey, last one. Go get a quick drink, then we're going to go back. Get a quick drink, then we're going to go back to transition build-up, okay? That guy's trying to come to take you away. So if you throw it there, those two are going there, and then he's coming up and he's trying to take you away.
You up top.
Dive court, dive court.
When that goes to the corner, you take away this pass.
Yeah.
That thing away. That's fine. That's where you should be. That's what they do. Okay.
Okay. You may play some 5, and then you got the other kid 23.
They have any?
Okay. Pay attention. Listen to me. As you guys are watching film, pay attention to how they screen on the ball. Like they run a lot of ghost screens where they're actually not screening and they're flaring out for 3s. Okay. And then the next thing I want you to do is I want you to pause it and I want you to pay attention to where the rest of the guys are when the shot actually goes up. Look at who's crashing the boards and look at where they're crashing the boards from. They run one particular play where their big comes down, screen and roll going down the middle, and then we have 4 coming out and 4's running that ghost screen for a flare and he's chucking one. Okay? He shoots, like I said, they shoot between the 2 of them, I would say they probably shoot 23s a game. Okay, they live and die by the 3. So we must contest the whole game. I don't want them getting clean open looks. Okay? And like I told you before, when one doesn't have the ball, we got to make sure that we're right in his face so that because he's very good at catch and shoot. Okay? So a hand has to be there when he doesn't have the basketball. I don't want you helping off. We have enough guys that can help.
Think in your
job
mind.
is to stay
Guard
on.
1, you're not helping.
Got it?
You have blinders on him. That's everybody who gets switched on him.
Okay? Same thing with you. If you somehow get switched on to him, your tendency is to go and help some places. When I tell you to stick to somebody now, I want you to stick to them and we gotta stay hand on body. Okay? We gotta make sure that we're physical. We gotta make sure we feel where they're at. Alright? Anything else? Alright, let's go. We got 2 more days. Let's get after it. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, seniors, last time in this gym, let's go make it a fun one, alright? Together on 3. 1, 2,
Looking
3,
ahead as well, we think we can go out there and compete. It's a state tournament. We know it's not going to be easy. Every team's good now. We're not going to, win by 15, 20 points every game. It's probably going to be 5 points, 3 points, 2 points, just dog fights. So, we just got goals to stay alive, play as long as we can. Coach says, even before districts, it's our goal to keep playing for daylight. We're still playing for daylight. Want to keep playing for daylight. Yeah.
All right. That's it.
All right.
Yes, sir.
I really just want to treat it like any other game. I don't want to make it seem like it's bigger than any other game. I mean, it is pretty big. It's a big game. But I want to treat it like every other game and not change any part of my routine.
Oh, yeah, we know we can beat them. It's just up to us to just finish it. And yeah, that's it.
Cool. You're done.
All right.
We put in a lot of work getting to where we are, and both teams are well oiled and they know what they're doing. But yeah, we have a lot of drive and motivation to win that game, and I can't speak for them, but I know that we're very hungry for that win.
We're going to play how we've played during this whole stretch, okay? We've been able to take care of business at home all year with the exception of 1 game. Let's go do the same thing tonight, okay? And remember, it's a state playoff game. You got a packed crowd there. Have fun, enjoy the moment. Don't let the moment be bigger than you. Have fun, play together most importantly.
When one starts bringing the ball up, remember, whoever's on him, Vera, LJ, pick him up right away from the other end. He's not the greatest ball handler, right? So if I'm not saying you got to reach and get a steal, just your your pressure on him the whole time, he's going to make mistakes.
Disrupt what he wants to do.
Yeah.
Disrupt what
Every
they want
other
to
team
do.
we watch, they just let him dribble right up. Like, we don't allow that tonight. We go
Hey,
up.
we score. We're in 12 to start, and we'll see. We'll make adjustments as we go. Okay? If you need a sub, if you need a timeout, communicate. Let's get after it. All right? Hey, the seniors, last home game. Last home game. Leave your mark tonight. Young guys, step up. Step up and be ready, okay? It's our house. It's our time. Let's go take care of business. Bring it So, when that's when the lineups bring that energy, I want guys flying around right from the jump, okay? Let's let them know they're in for a fight from minute 1 all the way till the end, okay? Together on 3. 1, 2, 3, together.
Guards during the game, okay? Smart with your passes. Do not telegraph them.
Ball fakes.
Ball fakes
Ball
are
fakes and
great.
shot fakes.
Do not let these guys run down the court.
Ball fakes and shot fakes are your best friend tomorrow.
Okay, this is X. All right, now this is, I'm obviously they're in a 3-2 here. All right, this is X. All right, this is where they will trap out of this. There it is. Okay? All right. What do we need to do in this situation here if they do come in the trap?
Backside got it.
Be strong with the ball first.
One, yes. Don't do this kid did and turn his back to the ball. All right? Or back to the basket. All right?
Step through that shit right
Step
there.
through that. You can hit this.
That's not even a good trap.
No,
you guys see that? You guys see that opening right there between
Yeah.
the two guys? Step right through that.
Step through it. You can ball fake the 2, hit this guy. Hit it to 2. This guy's crashing in, and you got an easy basket.
Let's see what they do. Nope, nope, nope.
Yeah, turn it wide. Turn it right over. And then they turn it back over. And the coach goes nuts. All right, don't telegraph, okay? Okay.
Look at what a good screen did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good screen, open that up. Okay. Cortland, you are a much better guard than number 2. LJ, Coop, whoever's in this situation, you're a much better guard than any of these guys on this team. Okay? When you do this here, know that they are good at stunning, all right, and recovering.
We have built this. They're doing it a different way. We need to play together because we're a better team. And if we play like we're a team, we'll be in the spot that we need to be tomorrow. And when it's all said and done, we'll be jumping around that court tomorrow night. All right? Let's go get a good workout in.
Come on, boys, let's go. Come here. Come on. No walking around. Let's game day. Let's go. Game day. No. Game day.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, come on.
Good energy here. Let's go. Come on.
Hey, be loud. Be loud. Yo. Make sure we're loud. Make sure we're calling names. Make sure we're not dropping passes, okay? We need to be precise. Let's go. Ready? Go. triple right now.
Single double triple. Penn State, bro. Hey, guys, Penn State's not warmed up at all.
You said what?
We're not warmed up at all. We gotta keep going.
I promise you. Single double triple, we all banging, bro. You gotta wait.
Yeah, second warmed
Bro,
up.
you're not warm yet. We good. My fault. Chip.
You missed it.
Everybody good? All right. Yep. All right, we're good. Let's go. Hey, news that was just delivered. We are getting a charter bus tomorrow. It's going to leave here at 3:15 tomorrow. Okay, what time are you guys out of school tomorrow? 2:40. 2:40. That means run to your sheets, your Wawas, whatever you gotta do quick. Get your stuff and get back here. Yo, tomorrow night we are green jerseys. Green jerseys. Green jerseys, black undershirts, black socks. We're good on that. Make sure all your green stuff is clean, okay? I know it's been a while since we've been the away team, but tomorrow we're the visitor, so bring your green stuff. I would tell you to bring your white stuff just in case, but that's not our problem. So bring your green stuff, okay? Make sure we're in school tomorrow on time. There's no issues. If there's any issues, call me, let me know right away, so we can handle it. Okay, everyone's riding with us on the bus tomorrow, correct? Okay, you guys will have meals. You should have your meals or snacks, whatever you guys chose. They'll be here for you on the way back. I think they're getting pizza for us before we get back. Okay, listen to me. Take this all in and enjoy this, okay? You guys have earned this. We have not lost this year. We have busted our ass in this gym to get to where we're at, okay? Every single person, we've earned this. We've earned the right to go play this team tomorrow. We've earned the right to go play Martell tomorrow. Like, enjoy it. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride, okay? Who knows if we'll ever get back there again, okay? Seniors, it's your last ride, okay? Let's make it count tomorrow. Let's make it count tomorrow. I want to go throw water in the locker room at Martell tomorrow, and we're celebrating because we just kicked Pope John Paul's. I don't think they know what to expect from little old Lewisburg, but we're gonna go. I want to go give them the first punch and the last punch tomorrow night. All right, let's go get after it. Okay, come on, bring it.
Boys, come on.
Go. Let's go. Together on three. One, two, three. Together.
Okay, the support. It's something I'll never forget. That's just a very special gym, and the players and coaches, all of us knew that the stage was big and it was bright, and for us to perform at our highest level in those bright lights was something that we can just be so proud of.
So if you know me, like all my teammates know me, I won't trash talk unless like someone else trash talks me first. So like you could start it, but I'll finish it. And bro, that guy like might have been somewhere in the first quarter. I tried to drive by him, he cut me off and I passed it. He was like, yeah, I'm on that shit. I was like, I bet it's on now. And bro, I remember I got a block on him in that first half, and I was like, give me that. And yo, he was not a fan, you know, shoving, pushing the whole game, just trying to get in my head, but really doesn't affect me. And you know, in that second half, and then first half, hit a 3 and just looked at him. I was like, boom, just looked right in his eyes. And you know, refs weren't happy about that. They gave me 2 warnings in that first quarter, but don't matter. We still play with our heads up, be smart about it. And then in that fourth quarter, you know, when I was really starting to get going, hitting some shots, you know, we were both talking. And then, you know, at the end of the game, they were intentionally fouling me, shoved me to the ground. I was like, yeah. I was his fifth foul. I was like, yeah, send their ass home. But yeah, that game was definitely the most fun.
If you were to tell me at the beginning of the season that we would make the Final Four in 4A, I would look at you and think you were crazy. But no, everybody on the team worked their butts off, and we were able to make the Final Four, play our brand of basketball, play as a team.
Yo, his team got a fucking, he was like fucking dirt. They can't fuck with us, bro. You gotta take it out, bro. You gotta bring your sleeves out, bro. Let's go. Keep going. Let's go. Yo, let's go, bro. That's literally it. All it is, dude. You just rushing. Take your time, boy. Settle in.
Good job with that. Good job with that.
Game of runs.
Hey, listen. We just got to continue to fight, okay? Yeah. Fight, play through the physicality, okay? Play through the physicality. Understanding you're not going to get every foul call. They can't make every foul call. It's playoff basketball. We just have to be tough. It's going to be physical. We just got to get through it, okay? We got to push through it. You two guys, you guys doing a hell of a job on the inside. Continue to work because they can't guard you. That's where we own them right now. We own them in the paint right now. So make them pay for it when you go up strong with the ball, be physical, go right at them. Remember what I told you, when you get in there, give them a ball fake, they jump at everything. Give them one good ball fake and then drive right through their ass. Right through them, not around them, right through them.
2 hands.
2 hands right through them, and then go finish. Okay?
When we go to the rim, good things happen.
We just got to match the physicality. We got to match the physicality. Okay? It's a long. Hey, listen. It's a loud environment. Cortland, what I need you to do is, if we're gonna call a play, let's call the play early, and then you guys got to sprint down there and get to your spot so we can start setting it up. They're trying to bobble him up right at half court, because, and you know what I mean. If we're running a play to the left, we got to be able to get there. Okay? We got to be able to get there. You got to be able to use a ball fake too, okay? Because they're jumping at everything that you're trying to throw, okay? Listen, you got it. You got it, okay? You've been through this. You've played better competition. You've had other guys. You got other defenders on you. Play through it, okay? And then go take yours when you have the opportunity, okay? Because right now they think that you're being a little bit timid because you got 2 fouls. They still want to come. If they want to come at you, go at them. Go at them. Attack them. Okay? You're just as good, if not better, than any of those damn kids. Okay? And they got 2, 3, 4 years on you. Go take it right to their ass. I don't care. Call your own number. You want to call 5, you want to call horns and work off the screen, call horns and work off the screen. Let's make sure when we go horns, make sure the first guy's diving all the way down to the basket. Dive all the way down. Okay? There's no rocket science or any kind of special play that I'm going to draw that's going to work. We just got to run. We got to execute. Just execute it.
one of my favorite memories from Martz Hall was when Ribera had a steal, and he was able to go in for the dunk, and he got fouled, and he's hanging on the rim two-handed, you know, and just the emotion from him and LJ as they came together after that dunk, and it just totally fueled the fire for everyone on the team, and even including the coaching staff.
Like, records don't matter when it comes down to state playoffs. Everyone's there for a reason. So I just think they're a really good team.
So that game, we knew it wasn't going to be easy at all. They had some nice guards. They had just all-around team shooters everywhere. So we just knew we had to come in, take care of business like we always do. There was a couple of arguments with one of their players. He called him like a Gerber or something. So then after that, I think his teammate laid me, and then he called me a Gerber. So they went back, and one of our GV players called him a Gerber, and they was about to fight over that. But, like, that was definitely a competitive game. We came out hot. I know LJ caught fire. He was just shooting anything. He definitely went off, all districts and state playoffs. Yeah, that game was definitely one of them, too, for him.
And I think one thing to note was our goals originally this season were just win PHACs, win districts, win that first round state game because we knew we could get there. But we surpassed those goals, and that's just amazing. And to be a part of that senior year, go out that way, it was awesome. It was a great experience. I'd say my favorite moment probably, I would have to go with the Pope John Paul game. I know the Bishop McDevitt game, that was crazy, that close win, and the way that ended. But I think the Pope John Paul game, you know, we were down big early that game. I think we were down 12 at one point, and to be able to go on have a crazy third quarter and go on a crazy run and come back and win that game, go up double digits with a couple minutes left and stick with it and win that game, that was awesome. And playing at Martz Hall, you know, that's somewhere where Kobe Bryant has played, and you know, to be same place as a legend like that was something special.
I think everyone came in as a family because we knew we had big games coming up, and I think we all just came together. I think the team morale was very good during the time because we knew it was going to be, we were going to play in some big games, and I think the coaches knew of that as well, and it really brought us all together. I mean, I'm really appreciative of them. I think they came in really welcoming and made me feel like I was a freshman. I mean, they're very welcoming, and they're really just nice people. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty intimidated of them coming into the season, but I spent a lot of time with them in the summer, during the summer, went to like team camps, and we really just bonded. I think they're a great group of guys, and I really just like appreciated my time with them. I'm really thankful for them. And then Ribera Jamama, he's just a freak athlete. I'm really thankful for him because he is such a nice guy, such a good guy. And I think sometimes he's not as vocal, but he can be. And when he is, it's meaningful. So I'm really appreciative of him for that. And then Nazir is very welcoming. Me and him really bonded together for my big man. And he knows I'm always looking for him. He knows always to be ready, because he knows that I'm always looking. I think he's also a very nice guy, good guy to be around. Always had a positive attitude. I think he's a good guy to have on a team.
Yeah, first I want to thank Ribera. You know, like he's always been there for me. He knows it's not easy, you know, coming transferring in, because I came in my 8th grade summer, and he knew like I didn't know many people. You know, took me under his wing, and you know, definitely made me feel comfortable. He always put like a positive mindset in my head. And I feel like he was a big part of our team. And then second, I'll go to Nas. Nas was so funny. Like, I feel like at first, like when you don't get to know him, he's quiet. but the more I knew him, like better friends we became, and that obviously helped with the team chemistry. And you know, it was great. You know, I just want to thank him a lot. You know, getting runs at the Miller Center or even at Davis, just getting in the gym. You know, I know he works a lot and provides for his family, and I feel like he just, you know, brings that great attitude to the gym as well. And you know, everyone on our team loves him. And then lastly, I'll go to Cooper. I just really thank Cooper a lot. Cooper gives me rides all the time. I feel like I have the best connection with him, and you know, he definitely he was the one that was getting me to some summer workouts. You know, where like our head coach, my dad, couldn't make it, and you know, we had his dad or an assistant getting in the gym, and I feel like his mentality, you know, getting in the gym as much as possible and just getting like a bunch of shots up, you know, really helped, especially down the stretch in the state playoffs.
Being able to, you know, coach this group of kids specifically was awesome, and kind of led me here this year, knowing that you know, we had some older guys and some younger guys, and just everybody who just really enjoyed being on the court, in the locker rooms together, traveling together, and you know, being able to be here with Coach Tuck and that group. They welcomed me as being a guy who coached against them last year, and being able to come over here and you know, really, you know, be a vocal point, and you know, bring my style of coaching. They've allowed me to do a lot of different things, and whether it's lead practices, lead drills, do kind of all the substitutions, and you know, most of the game planning when it comes to the film and things like that. You know, I think it just worked out really well. This was just a special run with this group, and you know, it's not over. This team's got a lot more runs in them for the next number of years, but I think just really being able to celebrate with those guys, seeing how excited the community was, how excited the players were, the fans, the student section, you know, my family, things like that. Just the excitement that they had along this whole journey. You know, basically kind of halfway through the season, when after we started 5-4, and then be able to go on a 10 win run there and stuff, and then make it to 19 wins. It just, you know, people just started, you know, kind of just jumping on the bandwagon, and but it was just an awesome experience.
So when I came in my sophomore year, it was a whole new coaching staff. The last coach, he left, so like everybody was new. So like we basically went through our high school varsity, you know, like together. So it's definitely been a ride with those coaches. They definitely helped me a lot. In my sophomore year, my mom definitely helped me a lot too, because it was a hard time, you know. I felt like I should have been playing more at that time. So she definitely encouraged me. She told me to just keep going strong. And those coaches, I definitely thank them for believing in me, and definitely Coach Burns for coming in this year and doing what he had to do for us. And then the fans, like the watch parties and stuff, and the fan bus, they turned it up for us, so it definitely helped.
Just a great ride. You know, the emotions were high. You know, we had post-game celebrations, obviously. You know, throwing water in the locker room and stuff. You know, for everybody, all the adults watching this, yes, we got in trouble for, you know, the water at the locker room at Martz Hall. You know, I apologize about that. You know, it's just, you know, did something that no other team in Lewisburg school history, basketball team, has done. You know, made it to a Final Four, and you know, we kind of enjoyed the moment a little bit too much. But you know, it was a great ride. You know, we had a lot of fun. You know, all the memories that the kids will have with them, that they'll tell their kids when they have kids, you know, 15 years down the road and stuff like that. Like, it'll all come back to this season and everything that we did this year, all the things we accomplished, you know, all the awards that those guys won. I mean, every single one of our starters, you know, won a division award. Cooper, Nas, and LJ, they were all first team All-Stars in our division. Cortland and Ribera, they were second team All-Stars. And Ribera, our two-time, you know, he won Defensive Player of the Year for the second time in our conference. LJ was also named to our all-defensive team. So, like, you know, all the accomplishments that they made, you know, this year. Cooper was just recently selected for WNEP, their Super 16 team. LJ was on the WBRE 28-22 team. Third team that Nick Zalea selects, and you know, that team covers, you know, 3 or 4 districts. So, like, you know, the kids got a lot of recognition, but I feel like that's a testament to all the work that they put in throughout the season, and you know, preseason and before. Like, it's just, like I said, it's been special. It's been a great ride. It's something that I'm never gonna forget. you know, as long as I live. And, you know, I hope that the kids enjoyed the ride. All right, cool. Fans, Lewisburg community, just everybody, you know, thank you guys for the support along the way. It was a magical journey, and you guys showed up for us on a daily basis. You showed up in the gyms. You showed up on the Fans of Lewisburg streams. You guys showed up everywhere you possibly could for us, and you know that support meant everything to us. Knowing that you guys had our backs and you guys were cheering us on and you guys were supporting us meant the world to these kids, to the coaching staff, to myself, and it was special. So I can't thank you guys enough from the bottom of my heart. You know, I'm proud to wear that Lewisburg anywhere I go, and to represent this this beautiful place and this team and these guys. So thank you very much for everything that you've given to us, and you know. Looking forward to what the future holds for Lewisburg basketball as a whole.
Should be good.
All right, cool.